Shawna Sellars. Hey, Shawna, can you hear us?
I gotta pull you up.
Say
I can't even find it. It didn't even come up for me to. I can hear you clearly. Let's see.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yes. Okay, here we go. It's just a little delay for me for some reason. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if we can hear each other. I'm gonna unmute myself.
Do you hear me on Twitch?
Yes. I do hear you on Twitch.
I'm twitching. All right. The other question is, can you hear yourself on Twitch, right?
Yes, I can hear myself as well.
Ah, super, super, super. Well, that means we must be reaching something out there. I'm trying to bring it up on my phone as well to make sure, and for some reason I am not. I am not being able to find it because I don't know what I'm looking for. There you go. Maybe that's what it is. It's like, alrighty then.
Oh man, each time it gets better and better. That's it.
Let's see.
Each time.
Yeah, because I even sent myself an invite, but I guess I didn't answer my own invite. It's like, okay then. Let's see. Let me do it this way. We're going to go to here. And again, I'm just, everybody that is out there, we were having some technical difficulties today. And so I am making sure that people can hear both myself and Shawna. The last time we could hear Shawna and not see her. Then today we could see her and not hear her. And then we could see her, hear her, and then couldn't hear me. So it's like Spirit is saying, damn y'all, get your stuff together.
With the quickness.
And I'm telling Spirit, yeah, I'm trying. I am trying.
Right. Give us a moment. We're getting there.
Exactly. Give me a hurdle. I'll figure it out. Just takes time.
Right. Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
As soon as we get this taken care of, we will do a full hour of readings, folks. Believe me, we will. So stick around. Stay with us. Oh, somebody up there, Angie, you're saying you both can hear us both. And there is an echo with Shawna. There is a huge delay and an echo with both of you now. Good morning again. This is a bit of an echo, but I can hear both of you. Okay. So Shawna, then it sounds like they can. So you want to mute your Twitch?
It's muted.
All right, good.
It's been muted. I have not touched anything.
All righty then. Well then, you know what? Since people can hear us. Angie, is everything good now? Can you still hear us? Are we still here?
Are we? Am I still up? I didn't disappear in the mountains, did I?
It's interesting. I found out that there's also a way that you can actually have somebody do like this asterisk and the word join or something like that, or no, Discord or something, and they can talk. They can actually talk into their device and join the conversation instead of just chatting.
Awesome.
So I don't know how to do it yet. I was watching somebody else doing it the other day, and I'm like, okay, something I've got to test. So
of course.
Of course, I don't see. Let's see. Yes, I can still hear you. I can see both of you. There's a little echo, Shawna, but it's not too bad. Oh, super. Thank you, Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Miss Angie.
Hey, Angie, if you want to try it, go to do that exclamation point and type in join and see if we can hear your voice, because I saw that online. It'd be interesting to see if that works. We can maybe even hear your voice today. And while she's doing that, folks, this is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and again, this is our live stream, and we are doing our best to make it work. Technology is not our best friend, but guess what? We'll get it figured out. With me today is Ms. Shawna Sellars up there in the, what is that, the upper right-hand corner?
Right corner.
Sometimes I can't tell them right from my left. And you are looking as wonderful as always. You got that energy flowing. You got that smile going. And that skin is shining. I'm guessing you're using your products these days, Miss Shawna?
Of course. Today, actually, I have did a new little recipe, tweaked it a little bit with the body butter, and I absolutely love it. It has me glowing all over. And of course, my hubby loves it too. So.
I hear you. And indeed, you are shining. You are shining.
Thank you. Thank you.
And how about the jewelry? Do you got some jewelry on today? Some of your
Oh,
own?
yes. So I am working on my new sterling silver line, which is coming very, very soon. Getting some designs, but right now I do have a blue lace agate, and of course my bracelets. Let's see. Today I have on the repel negativity, the enhance intuition, the chakra bracelet, and of course the memory bracelet. So all of these are made by me, of course. So I do appreciate if you would like to stop by or have a custom bracelet done with, for you. Just check out my website at www.goddesspower.net.
And you need to shake up that bracelet a little more to send the negativity from the spirit from messing with this technology-wise.
I was like, which one do I want to wear today? And this one popped out very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And so, of course, in the chakras, because I wanted to help along the way with the reads today of aligning the chakras.
There you go. Hey,
I wanted to throw in some of that energy as well.
And speaking of reads, we'll get to it in a second, but did you have a chance? I told some folks out there, I posted something, but I posted a reading for the pop star Lizzo. I was in Houston,
Yes.
and I felt all this crazy kind of energy, and I'm like, wow. I was doing some readings, and she kept coming in, and I'm thinking, okay, there's something going on here. Well, then I was sitting at the airport on my way back from Houston, and Lord have mercy, the cards are flying out. Now, look at this. I'm talking about it, and it's flying still, all this energy. Lord, so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, what? So I pull up just the Facebook chats, and all of a sudden, and there she is. And I'm thinking, Lord, she had a bad weekend. No wonder I was getting all energy.
Right.
So I decided to actually do a reading for her, and I posted it at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. At Sonoran Mystic Tarot on YouTube and Facebook and the others. And I've gotten some good feedback from it. Of course, Lord knows she'll probably never see it. She may never hear it.
I watched it last night, so
there you go. I'm putting it out there.
It was awesome.
I tell you what, it was interesting to do it, and it was interesting to see what would come up. I'd not really done that before, or at least for a long time, and especially for somebody I didn't know. But the energy was so strong, and I thought, man, I am connected for a reason. And so the best part is after I did that, I could sleep, and I slept well.
I know that's right, because you had to get that off your chest. And, when spirit hits you with the message, it has to come out.
Yeah.
Like, it will eat, and it will eat at you until you get it out. And I enjoyed that reading. Even though it wasn't for me, it was literally for her, and that's where the energy literally went to. And she is a boss person to deal with all of this.
Yep.
So don't even pay attention to it, Lizzo.
There you go. Okay, with that said, let's start a reading, and we're going to do one. Let's see, Angie, do you want a reading, or do we have somebody else there that want a reading, or should we just go ahead and maybe while we're waiting, maybe pull some cards for the different zodiac signs? And if so, which zodiac sign should we start with? Miss Shawna, I'm going to let you pick.
Oh, shucks. Well, since we are in August, let's start with the Libras.
Okay, we'll do the Libra. August, you mean Leo,
Leo.
right?
Yeah, the Libra's after. Leo.
Yeah, Libra is in September, October.
Yes,
don't get me in
Leo.
trouble now.
I am. I'm trying. I'm not trying to, but I am.
Oh, Angie says here, I always want a reading. Oh, then let's do one for Angie, and then we'll come back to the zodiacs. How that?
Okay.
And by that time, we'll have Leo straight.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Little
did
Leo.
anybody out there experience the Lion's Gate? Did anybody take advantage of all that energy? I'm telling you, it was amazing.
OMG. Amazing. And I still I'm still flowing in it. So
There you go. The gate may have shut, as they say, but I'm still working it.
absolutely.
Angie, this one's for you. Out there. Let's see what the cards have to say for Angie. Are you getting some feeling there, Shawna, with your card?
Yeah, I actually want to do something different and bring in the Oracle cards, since you love to go dive in with the details. So I have the Super Attractor deck and the Chakra deck as well. So
let them fly. Tell me what you get.
Yes. Oh.
Holy moly, Angie. We got stuff coming in all over the place.
Right? All three just flew out for me. I didn't even turn them over yet.
I'm going to go ahead and let you go first. I'm going to look at these cards, and while I'm looking and peeking at the cards, Shawna, tell us what you have. What are you
Okay,
getting?
so far already, and y'all can see me today, so I get to show you my cards.
There you go.
All right, I'm in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me with this oracle card. Also, this is the super attractor. So this is the energy that you're bringing in, Miss Angie. Direct my focus on what's thriving, creates more of what I want. And the third super attractor, I am kind and loving towards other while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling and emotions.
Nice.
Yes. So already is great energy and acknowledging the guidance that you're receiving and you staying focused on what you want to create and creating more of it. Of course, being in a safe environment, safe space, and creating boundaries. Boundaries is very, very important of protecting yourself and protecting your feelings and all that great stuff. So what do you have, Dawn?
I have an amazing read right here. I'm telling you. I think I want to be Angie for a day at least. First and foremost, a lovely card. You cannot fuss any day you get a 10 of cups. That tells you that something is coming to an end, something is coming to a conclusion, which is going to bring emotional fulfillment, just a wonderful warm feeling. And guess what? The world is Angie's oyster. The world is coming to you. The world is getting ready to celebrate with you. So Angie, this is telling me I don't see a change card out here, and I'm surprised I don't, and I just dropped one on the floor as I was getting ready to pull another one. But this is the change. This is change. This is about change. Because, again, we're coming to the end of a cycle. We're coming to the end of a cycle, and you're getting ready to finally embrace your emotional fulfillment. You're getting ready to find that something, that whatever it is, that is going to, take you and propel you. Not compel you, but propel you forward. And you're going to be celebrating it big time, and the world's celebrating it with you. You have all of these gifts around you. Look at this. You have the earth signs. You have the air. You have the water. This is such a wonderful, wonderful card. And so when you see this card, it's like the world is your oyster. It is time for you to grasp it, and it's coming. It is coming. And the Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups saying? Time for a change. That's a diversion. This is a woman who is patient. The Queen of Cups is the patient, matriarchal, patient entity, energy. But diversion, time is changing. There's a change coming. See the water is diverting. The water is moving. So the conscious and subconscious are getting ready to meet and really to merge. And so what your plans were aren't what your plans are going to be. There's going to be a change. And so buckle up, because it may be a little of a bumpy ride, but the reality is it's not so bad, because guess what? All this is telling me it's the opposite. So the good part is that there's something coming, something wonderful, wonderful coming. And the changes, it's change to the plans. It's not going to be quite what you thought. But damn, that change is nice. And then you have the High Priestess here. You are sitting there between the conscious and subconscious. Angie, this is you. This is you in all of your glory. If I ever saw a card that explained you, look at this, folks. Look at Angie's card. This is Angie. Angie is this energy. She is the woman who can connect between the conscious and subconscious. Her abilities to connect the spirit, her ability to reach out and to grasp is amazing. I envy her. I love this woman, by the way. She is one of the most amazing readers I've ever known. When she gets her site up, and she will, are you understanding me, Angie? Are you seeing what I'm saying? When she gets rolling, she is going to rock everything, and I love it. And I'm going to be right there behind her, supporting her 100%, because this woman sees beyond what is, and she knows what will be and what has been. So she can take you on journeys, and she will. And look at this, the King of Pentacles. The money is finding you. The money will follow. Don't worry. Have trust, have faith. Spirit's got this. We've got you. That's what they're saying. We've got you. And guess what? You're getting news. News of what? news of a new opportunity, a new job, a new prospect, new news coming in that something's changing. Again, a job, an opportunity, a project, something that's going to generate money, something that's going to generate security, and most importantly, something that's going to lead to what? Emotional fulfillment. What a lovely read. What a lovely read. And the card that flew out, by the way, is the focus card. It's like, stay focused.
Absolutely.
Stay focused. You gotta stay focused. And
Absolutely. As the same thing I wanted to piggyback just a little bit of the same thing of what's coming up for your chakras, like your guidance, that's coming in, and you kind of feel lost a little bit and not having that good motivation. So ground yourself, put up your boundaries. This is like what Dawn said, your energy. Just move into it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And look at this. While you're talking, I pulled one of the other cards, and that is the Empress card. So again, something new, something you're giving birth to something new, you're giving creation to something new, you're giving energy to something new, you're putting energy out, you're creating something, and you are finding a very fertile field. Very fertile. Look at this.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. There you go. Angie, right there. Look at
Yes.
what Shawna's saying. It is right there.
Yes, direct your focus
Yep.
to what you want to create.
Yep, you got to do the focus. And so, you know what? Set your intentions out there. And Angie,
Yes.
as you know, and I'm going to say over and over again to everybody else, affirmations. Do your affirmations. Send it
Yes.
to the world, and let spirit then say, you know what? I'm giving it back. But when you do your affirmations, folks, the one thing I always suggest, I don't suggest, I'm telling you clearly, no suggesting here. If you're going to do an affirmation, do it right. And what I mean by that is the clearer you are, the more specific you are with your your affirmations, the more possibility you're going to get it. Because, and I'll give you an example. It's like, I want to be a millionaire. Okay, all of a sudden you get $1 million, and then you have a $2 million tax bill. Well, damn,
Right.
That's not what I intended.
No.
You got to put it out there and be specific. I want to be successful. Successful at what? Doing what? How? The reality is, again, successful at maybe being able to deliver a sentence. Well, that's not what I intended. Make sure when you do your affirmations, and I do believe in affirmations, I do, because it's that energy. If you put it out to the world, eventually it comes back to you, especially if you've been doing the right stuff. So put it out there, but make sure your affirmations are specific. Say what you want, be specific, be clear, because if you don't give spirit the reality, if you don't give them that little check, they're going to come back and say, you know what, I gave you what you wanted. You may not like it, but that's what I said.
Absolutely.
So, Lord, Angie, great reading here. Great reading, a short one, but a great one. Love what I saw. So the change is coming. It's going to be a diversion from where you were headed. Good news is coming about the possibility of money and opportunity. You are coming into your higher power, higher self, and again, you're creating something new, something that's going to carry you on, and the finances will follow. The finances will find you. You don't have to worry about them. They will find you. So hopefully this great energy is coming to you today.
Yes.
If not, it's going to be
Also,
soon. All this is soon.
put up those boundaries.
Yep.
Set boundaries not only for yourself, but to make sure that you can stay focused.
Absolutely. And it's hard sometimes. And look at this on the bottom of the deck, by the way. Overall energy, a 9 of cups. So again, you're getting there. You're getting there. You're not quite there yet, because the 10 tells you it's coming there. But the 9's like, you're there. You're getting there. So keep working. Keep working. Look at this. Judgment card. What did I say? If you put good stuff out there, it comes back to you. Again, we just talked about that, right? Again, that's the judgment card. Put it out there, it's coming back. And that's the affirmations. This is funny too. And look at this. This is the bottom of the deck. You already planted the seeds. You already fertilized it. You watered it. Look, they're growing. They're already growing. Whatever you're getting ready to do, you've already put the work in. You've already put some of the work in. So you know that it's growing already. The question is now what do I do? What do I do? I get advice. I ask for advice. I talk to people. I communicate with people. I find out what it is that I need to do, how I can do it, what the next step will be. You know what? The work has been done for so many other people. Go with it. There you go. Look at that. Absolutely.
That was the first one that came out.
Yep.
So, yes, Angie. You are there, honey. You are right there. So stay focused.
Yep. And it's funny, I grabbed my mug today and I was so nice. And a friend of mine, Tanisha, Miss Tanisha, gave me this mug, and it's a very cool mug. It's my zodiac sign, right? And so when you put a drink into it, it changes color and it shows the zodiac sign.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome when it works, but the problem is I usually drink cold drinks like water, and it requires heat. So I was looking for it to change, and I'm like, oh, I broke my mug. And Tanisha's going to kill me. And I'm like, oh, no, wait a minute. It takes heat, not cold. And I promise you it's only water. There's nothing else in there. Maybe later, but not right now.
Are you sure?
I'm like, man, my mug is broke. Tanisha's going to kill me.
Oh,
Tanisha, if you're watching, I've got
that's a nice mug.
You should see it when the color comes in. It's so beautiful, and the scorpion comes up. It's so nice.
Oh, man.
I was like, Lord have mercy. So let's get back to Leo. What?
The Leo, not Libra. I'm thinking of a Libra because it's in my chart.
I hear you. We'll take anybody. We'll take whatever. If anybody else is out there and they want a reading as well, just step on up. Come on in, join us, and we will give you a reading. We'd love to have you here and visiting with us.
Yes. Come on in and join us with this fun.
Come on in. The water is fine. The water is fine.
Yes.
When I grew up on the East Coast, I didn't say water. I had to teach myself afterwards because we learned water. And so I would say water. And also, you know what? When you go down to the kitchen and you get some water, you get it in the zinc. Not the sink, the zinc. That's Baltimore for you.
Oh, man. You don't want to hear my country talk. Oh, boy.
And every once in a while, it comes back still. The zinc doesn't come back because that never really was part of my thing. It was most of the neighbors and stuff. But the water was my thing. So I had to learn to teach myself water. Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
I have a sister, even to this day, she always says hun, because that's a Baltimore thing too. Hun, and East, like also in Pittsburgh. I mean, not Pittsburgh, in Philly. And so it's hun. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't get that one either.
Oh, man. Back in the day, it was like sugar and baby, which, I mean, they kind of still say that now. So it's not like back in the day.
Hello, Athena. Welcome. And how are you? Absolutely. You may join the queue. You are the queue right now, Athena. You are up. So you tell us. You want to get a general reading and you want a specific reading? You tell us what you want. And how's your day going, by the way? Hopefully it's a good one. Shawna, you picking up some energy for Athena there?
Yes.
She wants to know
what the oracle cards already then came out is feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. I can tell you right there, that's the heart chakra. Without even, that's opening your heart and making sure you're feeling good. Now, I don't know if Spirit is letting everyone know, but we need to set boundaries.
This is the second one.
This is the second one of
I'm here.
I am kind and loving towards others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. So right off gate is Spirit is letting you know to protect yourself. We have to right now. So you can express yourself because feeling good will bring you far more than whatever you thought you needed. So feeling good at the same time. What do you have, Don?
Well, Athena, I am going to give you a big old shout out because about 2 weeks ago, I ran across a deck. It's called the Tarot Sutra. And it's quite an interesting deck. I'll try to get it. Let me put it up here. This is easier. The Tarot Sutra deck. And it's kind of like the Karma Sutra deck. But it's like the Karma Sutra book for India, but it's Tarot Sutra. So in other words, it's about relationships and love and even sex. And Lord have mercy, 10 billion cards just flew out. So interestingly, I said, you know what, folks ask me a lot of questions about this, so I am going to buy this deck, and I bought it, and I spent some time getting my energy with it. So you are the first, the absolute first to be read from the Tarot Sutra deck. Let's give it a try. Interesting thing here, we have the Seven of Cups, and that's it's why wait around the corner? What waits around the corner? And of course, what waits around the corner makes very good sense because you're looking about your future partner. What waits around the corner? Sometimes you have to focus. Again, when you see the Seven of Cups, it's a focus energy. So it's focus on what you want to come around that corner. It's not just what's around the corner, but what do you want to come in around the corner? The next card we have is the reflection on love past. The Six of Cups. Again, it's what have you planted in the past? What have you put out there in the past? Look at what has happened with your relationships. What works, what doesn't work, what's good, what's bad. Learn from those relationships because from those relationships comes good advice on how to keep this relationship and to nourish it and to grow it. So what the cards are saying again is look to what has passed already to make sure that, again, you stay focused on what it is you want. Because, again, like Shawna and I were saying about affirmations, if you send an affirmation out there, I want a man, I want a woman, I want whatever. Well, one may come to you, but it's not the one you wanted because you need to be specific. You may have said that I want a handsome one, or I want an intelligent one, or I want one that has some money, because you may get something you don't want. So make sure that, you focus on what it is you truly want. You're going to find it. They're coming. This is the celebration card. And this one says exaltation of eros, which means a good physical relationship. Eros is the sexual relationship. So you're going to have a good physical relationship and a good relationship itself. And when you see the Four of Wands, you're having stability. The Four of Wands shows you're going to have a stable environment, a stable relationship, a stable family, and more importantly, you're going to have a family relationship that marries both the job and work and family. You're going to find somebody that makes it all work together. So hang in there, Athena. It's coming. The cards are saying it's coming. Look at this. One woman's odyssey. It's been a bit of a journey. That tells me right there one thing. It tells me you've had to work. You've had some trying little relationships, and they have played with your patience. And Lord knows you've seen some of the not so good parts of a relationship. But guess what? The good parts are coming. They're coming to you. And look at this. Temperance, the wisdom of Iris. Wonderful, wonderful pleasures in the body, but most importantly, patience and wonderful spirit of energy. Finding that moderation, knowing when to say things and what to say and how to say them. Temperance is saying, you know what, you got this, but you got to do it in a specific way. Sometimes when you got to take somebody on because they're not being the person you thought they were being, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can say, damn, you're a jackass. But Lord, that's not going to get you very much. But you can say, you know what, we have a problem here. I'm constantly bumping into this issue with you. We need to work on it. Again, constantly bumping, that's the jackass, because you can push a jackass and it ain't going to move. But if you said it that way, you're going to get yourself in trouble. That's what temperance is saying. Temperance is be patient. We're going to work through this. You got to find the right way to balance out how to deal with the issue and not insult them, so forth. Let's see. We're going to take a few more here. The Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is also a search for the grail. Again, you're looking out there, and what do we say over here? What's around the corner? It's coming, so keep looking. Don't lose patience. Again, remember to reflect on that past, because the past is teaching us something. And again, you have had bonfire of vanities. Lord have mercy. You've had some real blow-ups in your relationships. And that makes sense because the Queen was saying the same thing. It's been a journey. It's been a trip. Sometimes the trip can turn into a journey. And then we have
absolutely
exactly. We have transformation again. Look at that. Great. Again, you're coming out of this. You're coming out of this, and you will be able to celebrate this. So Athena, there are some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things that's coming here. Overwork, not love, relationship, but family. Well, guess what? If you want to look at this in family issues, you can look at it the same way. Because you know what? Family can be just as trying. When you make these relationships are connections with the physical and the mental and the emotional. And when you make those connections, I can tell you that this is the same kind of energy. When you put those energies in, and the worst part is that we don't have a choice. Because the blood runs through their veins and our veins, we're somehow supposed to see them as somebody different. Well, guess what? Sometimes you don't like your family. Sometimes you have to love them, but you don't have to like them. So, with that said...
Well, real quick, for your chakras, which is coming up, is you feeling rejection. The rejection card for the chakra is the crown. So don't be used. Don't feel like you're being overworked, because there's expansion coming. So, which is amazing. Connections, those great connections is opening up for you. Like you've been through it, but now it's like literally putting up your boundaries and understanding that you will not be used anymore and accepting these great divine connections.
And Athena, as you asked the question, can you tell me more about him? What does he do? The King of Wands comes out. There are four kings, but there are two kings specifically that kind of really indicate what an individual is doing, shall we say. If you have a King of Wands, if you have King of Wands or King of Swords, you have a business person. You have somebody who's usually doing something about business or doing something to push forward something, and usually it's, again, a product or something. And when you see the King of Swords, that's the king who can run a business. That's the king who can take a business and continue to grow it. But when you see the King of Wands, you see an entrepreneur. So the person that you're going to be looking for is an entrepreneur, somebody who has created their own way, who has made their own way, who has found a way to turn something into their own. So it's a businessman. It's somebody who created a product, somebody who is selling a service, somebody who is doing something, again, but they're working generally for themselves, and they may be one of many employees for themselves. They could be an independent contractor. It could be a card reader. It could be a masseuse. It could be somebody who is, an AC repair person or heat repair person.
She just said she don't want a broke man, so that's good.
Yeah, you're not going to get a broke man. You're going to get somebody. This is a hardworking man, because this is one who did
Yes.
This is one who built it themselves. This is somebody who stepped out there and took the leap and said, I am not working for somebody else anymore. I'm going to find my way. This is a man who said, you know what, I'm going to do it, and he did. He did do it. So this is a strong independent. But the best part about this kind of energy, when you see this kind of person, they're hardworking, but generally speaking, they play hard too, so they remember their family. And that makes sense with what we read about your cards, because you're going to find that mix where that's somebody who understands work and play and knows how not to mix the two, because they got to make the money to play the game. So this is good energy. This is great energy. That's who you're looking for. That's who's coming your way, is an entrepreneur, somebody who has made their way, somebody who has fought the fight, and is not, and they may not be at the top yet, but the one thing to know is they're going there. And with a good, strong partner, they can be better. Remember that. Always remember that. You can bring great energy to a relationship, or you can bring negative energy to a relationship. You can make somebody shine, or you can make them crumble. And so be that strong person for them as well. Anything else you got there, Shawna?
You have said it all.
That's her subtle way of saying, shut up.
I didn't have anything. I only had it for Athena. Now, I love it when you go far, so I like to watch.
As you can tell, Athena, Shawna and I have known each other for quite a while, and she is a dear, dear friend. Love her. She's my sister. She's my sister.
Yes. It's amazing to watch you work, and it's like, whoa, I'm like,
I always call Shawna my sister from a different mister.
Yes, and my brother from another mother.
Absolutely, always.
But what kept coming through, like he will respect your boundaries. With this, new entrepreneur coming into your life, Miss Athena.
Yep, embrace that energy.
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna drink. Sorry.
The cup that doesn't show us anything right now.
Oh no, I'm drinking from the bottle. This is the sparkling water.
Oh, okay.
Let's get back to Leo. Thank you again, Athena. Appreciate that very much.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget to follow follow us. And anytime we're coming online, you'll then get a notice of our coming online. And most importantly, you want any more information? Any more information? You can always check us out on YouTube, on Facebook. We're out there with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and my own website as well. So and TikTok. Every day on TikTok, I do a daily download. This is my plug. I'm giving myself a plug here. Every day I do a daily download, and that is a situation where I ask, what's your energy? Pick number 1 to 3. What number resonates with you? And then I pick 3 cards. 1 is number 1, 1 is number 2, number 3. And whichever number you chose, I kind of tell you what your energy for that day is. So yes, I just gave myself a shameless plug on TikTok, but check me out, Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And again, it's on YouTube and Instagram and all those things. Hey, Hottie Hotness. Hello. Welcome. Would you like a reading? There's always a little bit of a delay there. We understand that. Mm-hmm. Oh, 10 of Cups, says Angie. Very good. Love that 10 of Cups. And that's what came up in the reading we just did. If you remember, that was the very first card that popped out, was that 10 of Cups. And I kept coming back to that. So Angie, you got that 10 of Cups energy all over you today. Thank you, Angie. You're a saint. Love you. Okay, Hottie Hotness. Is there something specific, or would you like a general reading? Give us some idea of what your thinking is. And don't forget to join us, to follow us. That'd be great. We love the followers. Anybody out there want to join us? Join on in. General vibe check, please. Okay, we'll do that. What you been picking up there, Sean? Anything interesting?
Yes. Boom. Off gate. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door and receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom.
All right.
These are the super attractors. So this is the energy that you are attracting in. Miss Hot Mess. Is it Hottie Mess? And true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. And for your chakra, energy is faith. So when you have faith, this is a reassurance of you working in that alignment of receiving the things that you want to manifest into your life. Basically, connecting, meditating, and connecting to your higher self. And to your higher source is as well, because there are gifts that they want to give you, and in order for you to do that, to receive them, you need to sit back and connect. And once you connect, that door opens of all the abundance that you are seeking and reaching for your highest good.
Show us those colors again on the first 2 cards. Those colors
on the first 2, they're so pretty.
I know.
Right? The artwork is so bomb.
Which deck is this? Remind me.
This is the super attractive deck. It's this deck.
I love that deck. Love those colors. They're amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's just really straight to the point of what spirit is directing you in, or the message, or your affirmation.
Very nice.
You know?
Absolutely. And again, don't forget, folks, as we said before, when you're doing your affirmations, make sure you're clear and specific about what you want. If you put it out there in general terms, you may not get what you want, and then you're mad at Spirit saying, damn, I didn't get it. They didn't give me what I wanted. Well, they did.
Right.
You just weren't clear about it.
Right.
What I see here for hottiness, what I'm seeing here is, most importantly, right now you're sitting in a situation where you're getting ready to face a decision. You got something burning and something sitting on the back burner that needs a decision, and you've got to face it. The question is, which way do you go? What do you do? What do you decide? Well, the Knight of Pentacles is saying, go with the money. The decision is based on money. When you do this, do not look to logic so much. Do not look to emotional contentment. You need to make a decision based on mula, money. Stay focused. Don't lose your focus on this decision, because the decision is not something to be trifled with. You want to make the right decision. So again, stay focused. Do not be sidetracked by the shiny little object. You know, it's kind of like the movie with what's called Up. Remember the balloons and the guys floating in there, and then the dogs, and they say squirrel, and their heads turn. Well, again, this is the squirrel card. It's like stay focused on one thing. Again, with this decision, follow the money, because the money in this situation, not in every situation, but in this situation, the money is where you need to focus, because that's the decision. And don't be surprised, because when you make that decision, a new opportunity is coming in. A new opportunity is going to bring news coming in of a new opportunity to bring emotional fulfillment. Again, this decision will bring you emotional fulfillment. And why do I say that? Because look at this. Underneath it is the King of Cups. He is the king of emotional fulfillment. He is in his own glory. He is confident. He is assured. So that king tells you very clearly that you will make the right decision. And again, don't be surprised when the news comes, because you're already there. You are already there. You've already prepared yourself for this. And what's going to happen in the end? You're going to celebrate. You're going to celebrate your family and friends. It's time to celebrate. Stability is coming. This decision will create a stability for you. Love that. Love that very much. And look at this again. You have the King of Swords. And so the reality is, once you make this decision based on money, it's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, but it's also going to make logical sense. You're going to say, you know what? I had no other option. I mean, thinking about it, this was the choice. This was the right way to go. And so how wonderful was this? And then guess what? Again, you own it. You own it. The one thing that you don't shy away from is owning your choices, owning your decisions. And when it gets messy, you say, you know what? That's all right. I did it. I can get myself out of it. I'm good here. This is a lot of Aries energy. This is hard-headed energy. So needless to say...
What's this? This is nothing but fire.
Yep.
And Aries energy.
Absolutely. And this is that Aries energy too. So don't be afraid. Don't be frustrated. Focus on the one thing that makes a difference here. And that path, that one thing will lead you to the rest. But again, stay focused. Stay focused. And when this decision comes, if you're not facing it now, you will soon. And this is going to be a nice decision. Now, this is not going to be a game changer. It's not going to change your entire life. It's not that big, because you only have one major arcana. If you had 3 or 4 major arcanas out here, I would tell you it's going to be a very big decision. This is not very big, but this is going to change things for you. This is definitely going to change things. And again, it's going to be about the money. Be about the money. Again, this decision is going to make a difference. But go with the money, whatever the money is. If it's a contract, you're going to quote you to do a job, go with the money. Go with the best price. If it's an opportunity for a new job, go with the best price. Who's going to pay you the most? If it's an opportunity to buy a car, and you can this car or that car, go with the deal. Again, this is a money deal. The rest will fulfill automatically, because it would say that yes, you made the right decision. But the one thing you need to focus on most is the money. Hope that helps you. Hope that's helped you.
Yes.
Hottie mess. Hottie-ness. I keep saying mess. Hottie hot mess.
It's mess. I'm saying mess too. Oh, my bad.
I'm blaming it on you. You planted it. It's all Shawna's fault. She's pretty. She can handle it.
Oh, you're not a hottie mess. I mean, but I don't. Let me just stop.
Exactly. This is a no-win situation at this point.
I know.
It's like we mean well. We mean well.
Yes.
Hopefully that reading gave you some direction, some idea of where you're headed, and you can take something from that. That would be great.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Ms. Shawna, let's get back to Leo. We have now tried to do Leo a few times. Let's see what Leo is pointing out to us this month. And I'm going to hurry up and throw a few cards down before I change my mind. Oh, Leo, you need to relax. There's some relaxation necessary this month. You've been working it. You've been dealing with some things. It's time to relax and heal yourself. Look at that, the Moon card. Again, there's some things you do not know. Some things you do not know that you need to be aware of. And you need to be stopped. Look at that. What is this pessimism? Come on, Leo. Come on, this is not you. You're strong. You're looking so much at these 3 spilled cups, you're ignoring the 2 behind you. Come on, Leo. Focus on the good. This is a good month. This is good energy. You have a new moon coming up, by the way. And look at this. The moon card sitting right here. You have a new moon coming up, and that moon's going to bring all kinds of new stuff. So you need to be prepared for it. Folks out there, and I'm going to take a minute. So, Shawna, sit on down, because I'm going to church here.
I see. Let me get my fan out. Where my fan at?
Absolutely. Pop out that fan. Woohoo!
Right.
There you go. We can make a fan out of the cards. Okay. Anyway, what I'm saying is very clearly this. Very, very clearly this. When the moon comes, the full moon comes, there is a tradition, a long-held tradition of using that energy, of grabbing that energy, pulling it to you, and using it to your advantage. So what I would suggest to you is, if you are so inclined, and I would suggest that you try it at least once, you take out 2 pieces of paper. On one piece, you write down all the things you want gone, the things you do not want in your life anymore, the things that need to be done, the things that are driving you crazy, the things that are dragging you down, the things, whatever it is, write it on paper. Write it on paper, and what you're going to do on the full moon, you're going to burn it. You're going to burn it, and you are going to speak your affirmations. Be gone with this smoke, be gone this. With this smoke, be gone this. Send it out, send it out. It's the universe's gift. They can have it back. I don't want it. On a separate piece of paper, you're going to write down what you want. What you want from this new moon, what you want that energy to do for you. And again, be specific. I keep coming back to that word, but I am very clear about this. Be specific. Write it down, fold it up, and put it in a very special place. And every day, don't forget to tap it. Just tap it to reaffirm it. Get that energy. Put it in there. Tell me, I want this. It's coming. It's coming. Not want, yes. I will get. Make affirmation. Not want, I will get. I will get this. And that new moon energy can bring you some peace. It can bring you some happiness. It can bring you success, depending on what you want it to do. So take advantage of that new moon. Now get back to my reading. I'm getting off my pulpit. Or my soapbox, however you want to see it.
Church is over.
Church is
back
over.
in.
Now it's time to go downstairs and have the meal.
Yes, fellowship.
In my church, we used to do that. We would go to the Sunday school in the morning, downstairs, then go up. And while we were upstairs and they were preaching and praying and shouting and jumping all over, and we were enjoying and feeling the spirit, they were downstairs frying chicken and frying fish.
Getting ready for the church.
Absolutely, getting ready. And we would smell it. And then the preacher sometimes would be saying, "We're going along, Mama." He'd look to his wife. She didn't. "We're going along, Mama. They're not going to like it, but the chicken's going to have to wait." And I'm telling you, he would get shouting, and all of a sudden the altar call, and you know how long that can be. And the altar call happened, and all of a sudden everybody's coming down the aisles, and we're like, "Oh Lord, my stomach is growling. I need to get down."
Like, can I go to the bathroom?
Exactly.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Sneak to the bathroom and sneak into the place and get some chicken. But I'm telling you, I used to love it. I loved that experience. It was a wonderful experience. But yeah. So when I made the reference about going downstairs, it was for the food.
You went to the bathroom. It was going down to get some food.
Exactly. All right. So what'd you get, Shawna? What'd you get for Leo?
All right. The same energy for Leo. It's about connecting to spirit. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door and receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. The same one, I'm telling you, it's all about connecting. Each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. Now, the same as trusting yourself. And what's so great when you said about the moon, look what came out for the chakra. It's about your instincts. So trusting and following your instincts, because this is the recovery chakra energy, as you have that direct guidance that will open the door. You are the key. So use that energy and to receive divine guidance, to connect to who you need to connect to, and to connect to yourself.
And you hit on one thing there, Shawna, that you've told, I've heard you tell other people over and over. Sometimes we look from without, we look outside of us, and your card very clearly, you've said over and over again, you gotta look within. It's within. The change starts here.
Absolutely, absolutely. When you talk about this full moon energy that's coming in, this full moon is the blue moon, so it's about completion and new beginnings. But at the same time, you have to go within. This full moon wants you to go within so you can release all of this out. So that exercise, the ritual, it becomes that for you of burning that list. That is very, very important, Leos.
Yep, absolutely. And answering your question, hottiness. My favorite zodiac signs are Scorpio, because I am. And so I love my Scorpions. And then my better half is Sagittarius. So I'm going to go with Sagittarius just to be safe so I don't get in trouble tonight. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep the home happy. How about you?
Who's your favorite, Aries?
How about you, Shawna? What are your favorites?
My favorite, of course, is Virgo. That's mine. And I'm not getting in trouble neither. Aries.
Absolutely.
But my number one is my grandmother, and she's a Leo.
Oh,
So
that is cool. Then we are in the right energy. So this is
yeah.
grandma. This is grandma's reading.
Yes.
Grandma, we're talking about rest. You need some rest and relaxation this month.
Yes, she does.
You need to bring it down. You need to make sure that you chill a little bit. You spend a little time with family and friends. You take that opportunity to enjoy life a little bit. The moon's coming again. That full moon energy, love it. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is telling us that there's a change in thinking coming. Something's coming along that's going to help you change your thinking, because something has been happening that you've been thinking the same thing and you've been doing it over and over again, and it's not working. And the Page of Swords is coming in saying, you know what? You got to do something a little different. We're going to give you a different mindset. We're going to help you change your way of thinking about this. So that's a great thing. The Page of Wands is coming in saying, guess what? You got to start something. You got to do a new job, a new project. You got to do something new. Something's coming in to shake you up a little bit and make a change. So when it comes in, don't be surprised. Again, this could be the same news. Could do two things at one time, which is wonderful, but it's coming. And the Judgment card's there. It's like, you know what? It's time for you to pay the piper. If you've been a good boy or girl, you're going to be happy. If you've been a bad boy or girl, you may not be so happy. So it's time. It's time for the pay the piper. And the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is like, you're going to be emotionally fulfilled. You're going to be happy. This is good. It's all good. But the High Priestess is there, and she's telling you, you know what? Connect the spirit, connect and communicate the spirit, find your higher power, find your higher purpose, reach out and connect to that part of you that may scare you a little bit, but that part of you that you need to connect to bring you warmth and love and kindness and all the things that you want. Because if you don't connect to it, you may not even know yourself yet. Sometimes that's what people are afraid of, though. They're afraid to connect to themselves because they're like, I'm not sure I want to know that about me.
Absolutely. Because it's the shadow work.
Exactly.
Shadow work is hard, and it's even harder when you've never done it.
Yep.
And because you bring up things that you have kept pushing down that you didn't want to deal with. And then now, just like, okay, you have the support, you have that that protection to say, it's safe for you to go there. It's safe for you to be led in a place of vulnerability.
Yep.
So shucks, I mean, it just starts one time and then it becomes addicting. It's like, all right, I'm ready to take this other layer off. I'm ready to take this other layer off.
Yep.
And then next thing you know it, you are standing fresh and brand new, and you can't even recognize yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, it's kind of like an East Coast winter. You bundle up and you put layer after layer after layer. And then when you come inside, you take a little bit off and a little bit off and a little bit off until you're finally down to your birthday suit. And now you're exposed, and you're like, you know what? This is who I am. So
absolutely,
it's kind of the same deal. It's we put layers on us. We put all kinds of layers on us, and sometimes we don't even put it on. We allow society to put it on us, and we allow ourselves to be defined by somebody else. And then we have to wind up having that onion peeled back, and we have to find who it is we really were. Because sometimes, and I'll tell you what, I had a reading with somebody a few weeks ago, and that person was in a relationship. They were married for 8 years. And the one thing I found about it is that he lost himself. He didn't even know who he was anymore. And that was in the relationship. And the one reason why this relationship had to come to an end, because he was, part of that was a frustration with him. He's like, I didn't want this to end, and we have a child and so forth. But the reality was, in that situation, it had to come to an end because he didn't even know himself anymore. How could his wife, how could anybody know who he was when he didn't know who he was?
Right.
So he had to reconnect to himself. And that's part of that peeling. He had to peel away all the stuff. He's like, you know what? I wasn't this person. I didn't want to do this. I didn't like this anymore. Why? And then when I pointed out the things that he did like when he was younger, the things that made him that person that she initially wanted, he was like, damn, you're right. I'm not that person at all. So no wonder they fell out of love, because the person she fell in love with and moved her whole world around he adapted to be her. He adapted to be what he thought she wanted, and she's like, no, I wanted you.
I wanted you from the beginning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, words to keep in mind. Absolutely, words to keep in mind.
Because that's what I promote. I help you realize who you are and show you who you should be loving first, and reminding yourself, like, wait a minute, I am first. I have to, because if I'm not right, how can I be right for anyone else?
Exactly.
How can I be right for work? How can I be right for my kids? How can I be right for my significant other?
Yep.
Shoot, because if I'm not together, something is seriously wrong. But yet, people just keeps going, and in this, the hamster wheel just keeps going and going on this, because this is what they only know, because they don't want to deal with shadow work, the other work, because they don't feel like they have the guidance. But the guidance is within you. The guidance is there. All you got to do is just sit down and and receive,
Absolutely. And open yourself up to it. Absolutely. You have to open yourself up to it. And it can be one of the hardest things to do, because sometimes, again, even though consciously we're curious, we want to know. There are times where people sit in front of me for a reading and they say, I'm ready. And I'm like, no, you're not. Mm-hmm. No, you're not. That wall in front of you is telling me I can't even get through.
Right. Right. Like, you got the rock wallers up. You got alligators all the way around. Ain't nothing penetrating.
Super, super. Angie said there are people who want to watch later. Should we do Capricorn or Cancer? Angie, you pick which one first. Maybe we can get them both in before it's over. So tell us which one, Capricorn or Cancer?
Capricorn.
Capricorn it is. Capricorn it is. And the first thing that popped out was the King of Swords. King of Swords. Someone's in control of their thoughts, in control of their decisions, in control. There's a lot of control issues right now. This is a control thing. So the question is are they wondering about control? Are they wondering, what they need to do? I don't know. But the first card was the control situation. Also business. You can look at this as a business. Again, when you see the Knight of Swords, depending on what the cards are around it, it could mean the good businessman, a good business person. This could be an individual versus an energy. It could also be, again, control. So we're going to see. The next one is the Fool. Well, when you see the Fool out there, that somebody's just walking along, hoping for change, hoping for something to happen, but they're not doing much to do it themselves because they can't even see it. They can't see it in front of them. This could mean don't be the fool, or it could be sometimes be the fool because you don't want to know what's happening. The next is Queen of Pentacles, and then, of course, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is stability. You're headed towards stability. Right now is not so much. There's some rockiness here. There's some motion, but stability is where you're headed. The next card, the Magician, change. Change can happen. You can make change. You can make change, and all things are possible. All things are possible. Somebody's laying down their swords. There's been some conflict. There has been some conflict here, but they've laid down their swords. But they've left with pessimism. They still aren't happy. They're not happy with what they see. And there's a decision, an ultimate decision to be made. So before I read all these as a reading, Shawna, what you got? And then I'll come back and make the reading as one good one.
Okie dokie. When I attune into the energy of abundance, I am abundant. These colors are bomb. Pretty colors. And I'm telling you, it's about connection right now for all of us. Each time I choose to tune in to spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me.
Nice.
So it's literally about connecting to spirit.
Hold that card back up.
Which one?
The one you just did. Look at that. Remember we talked about the onion and the shell and the
yes.
shells? Look at this. What does that tell you? It's so funny that pops up because we just talked about the onion and the shells.
Mm-hmm. And it's the same. That's why I love it when you pull them out. I'm like, oh, yep, because I already have mine out. And for your chakras, it's a lot of crown being in your head, and it's about releasing. And of course, there's a guilt part that you feel that you are going through, but don't feel guilty that you gotta go through this change. But this change is a good change. It's like for your highest good.
Okay, now what I saw here with this reading,
you said no change.
Say what?
Did you say no change?
No. I said okay. So what I see here, I'm gonna do the reading for the spread, And what I'm seeing is here is we have the King of Swords. And again, the King of Swords represented a few different things, but in this reading specifically, as I look at it, the King of Swords is a strong business person, somebody who doesn't take a lot of crap, somebody who makes a decision, moves on, who works hard, so forth. So again, this is an actual individual. This is a strong person, a strong energy. That person has been on a bit of a journey, and they've been so busy focused on the end game. They're so focused. Actually, they're focused on the destination, which again is the mountains in the back. They're focused on the destination that they're really kind of lost in their way, and so they've got to find their way. They need a little bit of redirection. They need a little bit of change. And what is that? You've been patient. You've been dealing with some patience. The Queen of Pentacles, patience out there. Patience is a saint. Patience is a virtue. You be a saint kind of deal. Well, the Queen of Patience is there. She's saying, guess what? Take your time, keep working, it's coming, the money's coming, you're finding stability. The thing is, this is what you want. You want stability, Capricorn. You're looking for stability. Stability is important for you right now in your life. And again, how do I get there? How do I get there? I'm being patient. I'm working the money issue. I'm working the direction. But the one thing that they're saying is this battle has been problematic and it's been frustrating as hell. But the good part is everybody's laying down their swords. The battle is coming to an end. The conclusion is there in front of you. So what you're facing is the end of a battle, the end of a fight, the end of a frustration. Things are changing. The magician bringing change, bringing metamorphosis, bringing development. Something's happening. It's going to bring change. So again, this fight, this continued burden is coming to an end. And the problem is, though, it's left you a bit pessimistic. You're like, you know what? I don't know, because I can't trust. I don't have the energy to trust. Every time I put it out there, I try to trust a little bit. It's like they take it back. It's like Lucy in the football. Lucy puts a football, Charlie Brown goes to kick it, she moves it. Well, this is the same thing. But you got to fight that pessimism. You have choices in your life, and a choice is coming up. A choice is coming up, and don't worry. Again, if you put the pessimism behind you, you look to stability, and you look to the money, and you'll make the right choice. Again, but you have to focus on the stability. What is going to give you stability? Because that's the secret. That's the secret to this entire reading, is stability. Because that's where the goal is. The goal is the stability. And again, when you get stability, as you look here, this hand is giving you a gift from the Spirit. Spirit's going to give you a gift once you find the stability. But you got to find stability first. That's part of your path. That's part of your journey. So there you go. Absolutely. Yep. The cards, when the cards speak, they speak.
They do. And that was the first one. Once you attune yourself, once you align yourself, then this is the abundance that you are seeking. This is what you are wanting and desiring.
Yep. And we're going to have enough time for Cancer. I'm going to cut that one real short with the reading. I won't go in depth on that one so I can get to Cancer. Let's get a Cancer read in there real quick. We're going to hit them both.
All right.
We're going to do the twofer. 2 for 1.
The twofer.
But you know what? The energy for the Cancer is different. I'm feeling a different kind of energy here. What's up, Cancer? What's up with you? This is weird. Wow. Interesting. What's up with this energy? Actually, I'm not even going to do a tarot read. I'm going to do an oracle read for this because I'm being called for something else.
Like direct messages.
I'm telling you, something's happening here, Cancer. This is a different kind of energy. What's up in your world, Cancer? I don't know. What are you getting, Angie? Anything there?
Angie?
Shawna. This is to Angie. This is for Angie, who's asking us the questions. But no, Shawna, oh Lord, I'm in trouble now.
Oh boy, I bet you Angie is busting out laughing. Well, off gate for the message that I've received already. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. That's the first one. And the second one is when I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with the ever-present stream of well-being.
These colors are phenomenal on these cards. I'm telling you, I'm mesmerized. Seriously, I love the colors of these cards. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, with me, I have enchantment, Enchantment. I love that card. I very seldom get it though. It's interesting. And again, that goes with the energy because there's this really unique energy that's as soon as I felt with Cancer, there's something out there. There's something that is very, I don't want to use the word magical because that freaks people out. Oh my God, oh my God. You know?
But it is.
But it is. There's something magical happening. There's something coming along for you, Cancer. Something is about to break. Something about, there is a change in energy, a change in flow for you. And you have to trust it. It's coming. You have to trust and believe that it's coming and it's going to be good for you. And it's going to bring you abundance. You're going to be finding there's opportunities coming for you. And this is a lot of good energy, lots of good energy. And guess what? You have the support around you. The interesting thing is I'm getting the feeling that this opportunity would not have come before because you didn't have the support necessary to be able to deal with it and to handle it. So this is coming to you at a time when you are ready. You have opened yourself. You've done the work to open yourself to accepting this opportunity, whatever this opportunity is. And guess what? It's going to help you to emerge. Again, emerging from what? Well, I'm feeling there was some negative stuff, some negative energy, some negative something happening around you, and you're emerging from that. Again, that's what the enchantment is like. It's like all of a sudden, it's kind of like prayers answered. It's kind of like that energy. It's like you've been asking for something. You've been wanting something. You've been wanting a sign. You've been wanting a direction. You've been wanting something. And enchantment's like, you know what? I'm giving it to you. You've earned it. So this is not earnedism and earned. This is more of a gift. Spirit is giving you a gift. It's like, you know what? It's your turn. It's your turn. It's you're in line now. We're ready to go. And so enchantment is there. And again, you have to trust. When Spirit's talking to you, you have to open up and let it in. Let that light shine. Because again, if you don't trust what's coming to you, how are you gonna believe it and act on it? You have to act on it. You can't just take the information and say, okay, that's good. Well, that's good ain't going to get you nowhere. You have to do something. So this is an affirmative action that's going to be required to you. You're going to get some gift. You're going to get this enlightenment, whatever it is, but you have to act on it. And once you act on it, abundance is sure to follow. Again, the abundance is guaranteed. And guess what? You got to forgive yourself. Again, there's the negative. There's something messy in the past that's been, again, dragging you down, that messiness. You got to forgive those around you and forgive yourself. You know what? Forgive and move on. Let that be part of it. You're emerging. Again, you're emerging from that. Love this card. Look at this. You're emerging. You're letting go. Let go like God. Let go like God. Emerge. Move on. Draw from those who you support. So those who support you, those who can encourage you. Surround yourself with the positive. Get rid of the negative. You know, it's time to let that stuff go. And if somebody's negative in your life, you know, you need to say, you know what, we need to take a break for a few minutes because I really can't have that right now. I don't want that because I'm moving. I'm doing what? I'm emerging because guess what? Spirit is giving me a gift and I have to trust that I know how to receive that gift. I've earned it. Okay. And what is that gift? Abundance. So I'm telling you, Cancer, no wonder I was drawn to these cards because these cards had so much a different story than a tarot card would have done. And look at this. What did I say? Manifestation. Again, this is coming to you. You've talked about it. You've wanted it. You've wanted the change. You've wanted this energy. Guess what? You're getting it. You asked for it. You got it. Sometimes, again, you have to trust. You have to trust that it's coming to you. You have to trust that it's there. And look at this, focus. What did I say? You have to understand. You have to open yourself up to realizing that this is coming. Focus on the manifestation. Focus on it. You're emerging from this. This is wonderful. Look at this. Speak your intentions. What are we talking? This whole hour has been about affirmations. Speak your intentions. Put it out there. Tell the universe, I'm ready. I'm listening. Let it come. You know, let it, and they may smack you upside the head. Man, it's like, wow, holy crap. You know, or it could be very subtle. Again, you have to be prepared and open to the message because without being prepared, and again, it's going to bring you harmony and listening. They're listening. Spirit's listening. And you have to do the same. So, you know what, Cancer? This is amazing. I'm telling you, maybe I should change my sign today.
No, you don't need to change your sign.
I'm telling you. I could use
it's okay. You know, another card came out it's good to feel good. And it's all about the heart chakra. It's about being open. And this is the energy that you have, that you are bringing in. And this is amazing. Just trust what the universe, trust spirit, trust your intuition. Trust is a big thing.
There you go. Trust. And didn't we? There you go. Yep. That trust card. So
Yeah.
Cancer. That's the Cancer. Hopefully, whoever's the Cancer that you were talking to, I'm hoping they're going to like this. If they don't, then Lord knows I don't know what to tell them.
Absolutely.
Oh, I see. Angie says I was like, well, I did get something, but no buts. Come on, let's not throw the buts out there. That one can get you in trouble. It's like, okay, I want to do this, but, or I'm thinking about something, but the buts can sometimes get you in trouble. Sometimes you have to take that leap. You have to first trust. You got to take the leap, and know that you have support. Know that no matter what you do, the folks they're gonna rally around you. They're gonna give you the support you need. They're gonna be there for you. People in your life are there for a purpose. And again, there's some times where you have to put some of them on park and say, you know what, can't handle that negativity right now.
No.
You know, and don't need that in my world.
And that's easy, and that's very easy to start putting up your boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Start setting your boundaries. And that's one of your affirmations.
Absolutely.
Cancer is letting that be known, because that is very, very important.
Yep. Well, it has been an amazing hour, and some technical other parts of it. But even though we had some technical problems in the beginning, we ironed them out, and we did a full hour anyway, and I love that. Shawna, thank you so much. Remind us, Shawna, where people can find you and what products we have.
Yes, I will show them again. You can actually check me out on Linktree at Divine Goddess Power 888, or you can go straight to my website and you can book a session or sessions with me at www.goddesspower.net. There you can purchase these wonderful bracelets. This is only just a little bit that I have on right now, and my custom intentional jewelry as well.
Well, let me stop you there, because I'm going to give you a plug even better. Is that when Shawna creates this jewelry, she creates them with intentions and affirmations as well come with them. But more importantly, she uses the stones to create that power. She draws the power from those stones. So when she puts those stones in there, it's not like, oh, isn't this a pretty purple with a pretty green? Or isn't this what? It is, this is the power of this. And this stone brings this power. So these are metaphysical powers that work with your chakras, which if you look behind her, there's the chakras right behind her on that thing. It works with the chakras to help you benefit from the jewelry, the energies that the jewelry brings. So it brings out your energies. Again, the energies are yours. They're not the jewelry's. The jewelry helps to bring those energies out and to accentuate them. So they're wonderful jewelry. And so I just need to get that plug in there for you. And
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell us about the skincare.
The skincare as this natural glow, but it's enhanced. It's enhanced with this great body butter. It smells so good. It's not super scenty, I guess, like fragrantly, but it is all natural, all organic, and I do charge everything I make, and I work with under the full moon or new moon energy. Doesn't matter, it's moon energy. And a lot of times I meditate and allow spirit to lead me and go into the custom work as well. You can check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Divine Goddess Power at 888. Did I say that right? Divine Goddess Power 888. Yes, there. And you can check me out on YouTube as well. My YouTube channel is Naturally Divine Goddess. And there you can I get into more of the full moon readings, the oracle readings, and some workout tips, all that great stuff, skincare tips, and just tea time. Just want to talk. I'm there as well.
We'll see tea time coming back too. Love the tea time.
Yes, tea time, and I miss tea time. So I'm bringing tea time back. I'm finishing up with the Zodiac videos, and after that we're back on tea time.
And then one more plug again is the one thing that Shawna does that is very unique to a lot of folks is that if you want a custom piece made for you, if you are having anxiety issues and you want to deal with anxiety, or you're having some other issues that you're dealing with, other kind of dramas or problems, or just things that you just kind of want to suppress, Those things, you can talk to Shawna. You reach out to Shawna. You tell her what it is you're trying to deal with in your life. And she can design the jewelry to help it make it look good, but also so that those stones are specific to your needs, not to just general public needs. So the piece you get is going to be yours and yours only, because it's going to fit you. And the best part about it is it was created for you, and it was made with each stone to work on that part of you that you're looking to address. And you're not going to find that anywhere else. That just doesn't exist. Shawna is it.
No.
So if you're looking for that one piece of jewelry, that one special thing, and guess what? Great gifts, by the way. Wonderful gifts. Holidays coming up. It's never too soon to start buying gifts. So that's my plug. I'm a shameless plugger, and so I'm plugging.
No. Thank you. I love it. Also, with the intentional crystal jewelry, they come with affirmation cards. They come with the breakdown of everything. Now, once the bracelets or the jewelry or whatever is sold out, then it's sold out, because they're all custom. I make it according to spirit, but you can always do your custom pieces as well. So
super. And for me, here's my turn. It's
your turn.
Easy to tell who is this? Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And my website, sonoranmystictarot.com. Not very difficult. If you want to reach out to me, type a little email to me, advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. If you want to set up a private reading, sonoranmystictarot.com. Or you can ask me through advice@sonoranmystictarot.com, and I can arrange with you. You can also see us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, missing one. TikTok. Yes. And with TikTok, with most of them, every day I do a daily download. So you're going to get about 2.5 minutes, and I give you a choice of one of 3 numbers, whichever one resonates most with you. And when I pull it up, I give a card and say, that's the energy for the day. So I'm out there, a lot of free stuff. I do the monthly readings. I do the weekly readings, free. Just check me out. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment. And I do respond to my comments. I have people who comment all the time, and I love the comments because they make me a better reader. They make me a better person, and it also makes me engage with you guys to let me know that what I'm doing is right, or I need to do things that are differently. So with that said, I appreciate you guys visiting with us. I appreciate Shawna, you being here with me. It has been such a fun time, and I love it. And thank you, and Miss Angie, thank you as well for the compliment. I loved every minute.
Thank you, Miss Angie.
That's wonderful. And with that said, we're going to get out of here. But before I do, I'm going to do one more draw of the energy today. Today's energy. What are we seeing? Today's energy is music. Listen to some music. Listen to the words of the music. Listen to what spirit may be saying in the music. Get out there, dance a little, party a little, have a little fun. Make this an amazing, amazing Thursday, because the weekend is right in front of us. Y'all take care. We'll see you next Thursday at this time. Bye-bye.